Michael J. with the Whig Tory, The Opinion. We're going to talk about whitewashing Canadian media. Canadian media, whitewashing Pierre Poilievre and Elon Muskollini. Elon Muskollini? Holy crap. Yes, Elon Muskollini. Okay, main screen. Here we go. Front and center here. First one. Look at the comments here. Elon likes you, and he's with Trump. And Trump is basically, yikes. So are you the H-man? Listen, I don't need the guy kissing up to me. What has he done for our country lately? Absolutely perfect narrative, domination. The way he spins it into attack on policy was so smooth. Definitely the guy you want up there. One of the things I like about Poilievre is when asked a question like this, he doesn't throw out a bunch of platitudes. He goes into how so-and-so can help make Canada better. This shows how his truthful desire of making Canada better. Meanwhile, all the guy does is say, attack, attack, attack. All these slogans. Two bags of tricks, tax cuts and free markets. Neither one's ever worked over the last friggin' 100 years. And so always love Pierre Poilievre. So let's see what's happening here with Pierre Poilievre.
One of yours, he tweeted a 100% emoji recently in response to a tweet that says, Pierre Poilievre is extremely impressive. He should be Canada's next leader. The sooner the...
Oh, so this is Elon Musk tweeting his support for Pierre Poilievre. Okay, folks? So this is the lead-in now. This is what we're doing. Elon Musk tweeting his support for Pierre Poilievre after Elon Musk has manipulated the U.S. electorate by spending, $250 million or more to get Trump in there. Yeah, $250 million or more. And then so he can get an office in the West Wing. Like, really, folks, you really have to question what's going on here. Now he's manipulating Pierre Poilievre and the Canadians. Get Pierre Poilievre in. Pierre Poilievre's a disaster, and I'll tell you why.
Better. I'm wondering what you think of this, and do you accept his endorsement?
The fact is that it'd be nice if we could convince Mr. Musk to open some of his factories here in Canada, and create some jobs, high-paying jobs for our people. I think Tesla, his company, is the one.
So this was, how long ago was this actually? This 10 days ago, but this was a little bit longer, I think. Now, if you really think Tesla's going to open a factory here, forget it. He and Trump want to invade Canada, create economic hardship on Canada, take away your health care. So you have no health care, and you've got to deal with how the Americans deal with health care. And you buy into this crap. But nonetheless, let's listen to the rest here.
One of the biggest, if not the biggest automotive company in the world. Wouldn't it be nice if we were producing more without corporate welfare, without
Holy crap, without corporate welfare, without corporate subsidies? Do you know how much in subsidies the American government has given Tesla to become what it has become now, and the ongoing corporate contracts given to Tesla to keep making it into what it is now? You're just being sold a rainbow of nothing that exists.
Corporate subsidies like the Liberals favor. We had more of that production here in Canada. I think that would be fantastic. So if I ever get a chance to meet Mr. Musk, what I would say is, how do we make this an economy where we bring home hundreds of billions of dollars of investment to Canada so that our people get the paychecks? And why is it that after 9 years of NDP Liberals, it's Americans that are getting all the paychecks and all the growth?
Well, part of the problem here, Mr. Poilievre, is the fact that your deregulation and free market policies of conservative governments on a provincial level in Ontario has created a $2,400 a month one-bedroom apartment rental situation. Homes now over $1.1 million for not the Tony neighborhoods either. $1.1 million at least for a unit. So there you go. That's where we're at. So I'd like to bring to your attention, like the whole point we had. Oh boy. Hey, buddy, downsize. Oh, I got to do one more. This just came out from Pierre Poilievre. Got to do one more, and then we're going to get to the meat of the matter. I just had to add these two things at the last second, just to give you some contextual understanding, to show you things a little bit differently. So here's where we're going back to where I was at. Yikes. Let's do this. There we go. Look at the smile on this guy's face. You got to see this. Okay. Pierre seems to be one happy camper here. What do you think, folks?
We are a week away now from American tariffs with almost all certainty. There's a real concern, I'm sure you've heard it in this region, about the potential impacts. I'm wondering if you can tell our viewers one specific thing, if you were in power, that you would do to respond to those.
Well, I don't want to, if you don't mind, I'd like to list a few things.
By all means, Pierre.
The more you want to list, the better. I think people would like to get some specifics about how we're going to tackle this.
President Trump is a deal maker, and he wants to win, but we're both going to lose.
This is the first mistake everybody makes. Trump is not a deal maker. He's been a criminal all his life. I know the guy that set him up with Yeltsin Putin to launder money for the Russians through Panama and every other area throughout the Caribbean and other tax break havens. And they tried to do it through as many as they can without the RICO Act because, laundering money and RICO Act. And they were laundering money for the Colombian cartel. Guy by the name of David Guzman, Preet Pereira, Attorney General under Obama, put David Guzman in jail. So, there's a lot of stuff you don't understand. Like to say this Trump is a deal maker, he's a bully. He's a real simpleton in a lot of ways. But he'll bully his way to get what he wants. Simple as that. Doesn't matter who he hurts. As long as he looks good, that's all he cares about.
As Americans and Canadians, if we get into a trade war. So what I would say is, how do we position the decision for him so that he understands that America can only win if it allows open, unbridled free trade with Canada? So I would retaliate, and I would target products and services that, A, we don't need, B, we can make ourselves, and C, that we can buy elsewhere so that we maximize impact on the Americans while minimizing impact on Canadians. Second,
what a brilliant strategy. Meanwhile, part two of this strategy would be opening up new markets so you become less dependent on the American markets to begin with, because I got to tell you, America has not been a reliable partner for a long time. We've had to deal with this for a while. It's time to change how we do business. This guy doesn't get it. He doesn't understand it.
Secondly, I would pass an emergency, bring it home tax cut.
Bring it home tax cut.
Work, investment, making stuff in Canada, energy, home building, so that we can stimulate more economic growth.
This is all this guy's got. Tax breaks, free markets. Tax breaks wiped out the middle class in Canada. totally wiped it out. Free markets created where nobody can afford anything anymore. So obviously that doesn't work, folks. Just another waste of time here. So now,
growth here.
what are we going to look at next? What are we going to look at next? We're going to get to the meat of the matter. And this is this guy here. Moose on the loose. Moose on the loose? Yeah, moose on the loose. This guy here, go to the toupee. Almost 100,000 subscribers. Spreading, whitewashing the acts and actions of Pierre Poilievre and Elon Muskollini. You heard me correct. This guy here, in his zealousness to promote an ideology that he believes in, I could do some more research and figure things out slightly differently, but we got to leave that up to him. But he's got in his brain a belief system, these loops he's created, that just keeps him within that just narrow-minded path straight ahead, which is dangerous. But he has 100,000 subscribers. So let's see what he has to say here. What's he got to say? Oh, what do you have to say, monsieur?
What we've got is Jagmeet Singh running his mouth, spreading disinformation on a whole new level.
Uh-oh. He's going to blame Jagmeet Singh now. Going to nail the end. Jagmeet has had a rough life, which gives him certain insights. But I think he's not at the maturity level that we need for a leader of Canada. Pierre Poilievre definitely does not have what we need, because Pierre Poilievre is just into pain and suffering and continuing with the pain and suffering that was created by the provincial Tories in Ontario. Simple as that.
We also got Donald Trump coming out with more definitive information about what he's really annoyed with Canada. We also got Vasi Capellos grilling Mark Miller.
Oh, and I want to make clear something up here. Trump's annoyed with? Trump's tariffs. Trump's tariffs are a breach of the USMCA, a pact he signed, a trade agreement. So you got to understand, Trump has a different tack going on here. He wants to do things differently.
As well as some other stories. Let's jump into this. Now, to set up the Jagmeet Singh clip, we're going to have to take a look at Elon Musk first. So what we're seeing here is a video of him. He's speaking very passionately. He puts his hand on his heart, and then he throws his hand out to the crowd. Now, of course, the woke left media has gone crazy with this now.
You know, there are elections that come and go. Some elections are, you know, important, some are not. But this one. This one really
Elon
matters.
Muskollini.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Sure. Now, notice one thing. He used the right arm over the heart, and then out. Now, these people here, this guy here, the loose moose, this guy is going to whitewash this. Now, if you speak to a German history student, they're going to say, right off the bat, you're going to be going to jail in Germany for that, because that's a Hitler salute. That's a Nazi salute. Simple as that. Watch how this guy whitewashes this.
So that motion there, the woke media are running crazy with that.
Thank you.
Oh, and then using the woke media. This woke media. I'm woke media. I see things for what they truly are. You people have to look at things for what they truly are and make your own decisions based on factual decisions, things that help people instead of create pain and suffering. Simple as that. I'm not here to make your decisions for you.
Here.
There
He
you
grabs
go.
his heart.
Right hand again. This guy here.
He throws his hand out, and now we have this endless photos of Elon Musk doing that, saying all sorts of things. Now people have gone and found every single example of every other left-wing politician in America doing the exact same thing. You got Elon Musk even tweeting this out here, legacy media is pure propaganda. With that as context, listen to what Jagmeet Singh says here, because he references Elon's motion there.
We know now the reason why. Pierre Poilievre was endorsed by Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a part of an administration that threatened our country.
Not just that. Elon Musk has changed the algorithms of X to favor his narrative and the people he supports, like Trump. He's changed the algorithms. He's actually trying to change who they vote for in the UK. In Germany, this guy's all over the map. And now, this guy here wants to blame Jagmeet Singh. Now, let's go, should we go further down the rabbit hole here with this? I don't think I really want to go all down the rabbit hole here with this guy. We'll see.
Threatened Canadian jobs, that threatened our sovereignty, threatened to use economic pressure against our country. So you would think that someone that loves Canada, that wants to defend Canadian workers when given a chance, would reject that endorsement, right?
Elon Musk didn't make those statements. Those are Donald Trump's statements. Elon Musk isn't running the American government.
Well, Pierre Poilievre was asked the question.
What? Elon Musk? You seen him front stage there. He's got an office in the West Wing. Got his own department, Doge. Doge? You got the Doge? Come on, wake up, pal. Quit whitewashing this stuff.
You accept the
It's
endorsement
dangerous.
of Elon Musk. And this is very telling. This tells you whose side he's on. He said in response to that, you would think, he would say, no, I reject the endorsement of a guy who's a part of an administration that threatens our country, that threatens Canadian workers. I would reject that. He said, he's a great guy. He wants to go to Mars. My kiddo wants to go to Mars. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to go to the Mars. After they burn up the planet here, planet Earth, they'll just go to Mars. Do you think you're going to get a ticket to go to Mars with them? I doubt it. Look what happened in Jasper last year. Happened in California this year. People, you got to wake up. Wake up? Woke. Become woke. Don't buy into this wokeism that's just a false narrative, just like QAnon was in the United States. Friggin' Russian propaganda.
Even with the Nazi side, he's accepted the endorsement.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Yeah, even with the Nazi side, he's in.
Even with the Yahtzee sign, Jagmeet Singh, man, this is some massive disinformation.
No, not Yahtzee. This is not a board game. We're talking fascism here. It's time you woke up, Mr. Loose Moose, and called it for what it is.
Dude, you're trying to smear Poilievre's reputation with complete bull crap. He always does this. This guy is such a weak loser. This is all he's got. Nobody cares about him. He inspires.
What is this weak loser stuff? Why do you have to smear people like that? Why do you have to talk down to people like that? Like, it's not necessary. Let people make their own decisions.
There's nobody, because all he's done is served himself and his pension. We all see it. This disinformation is on another level.
He's accepted the endorsement. So.
Oh, and that thing that, his pension. Every politician is working on their pension. So let's understand it's a level playing field. They're all doing it. So just to say one is and the other isn't, it's another false narrative. You're creating a loop and a belief system by an event that you've created that does not serve the people. Come on, wake up.
So this is what it means. Elon Musk knows that Pierre Poilievre is his guy in Canada. That's his guy. He knows that he'll do whatever he wants.
That's correct.
He's not going to upset that endorsement. Guy runs one of the biggest social media platforms. He's not going to take him on. He's not going to fight back. He's shown whose side he's on. He's made it clear that billionaires, we got your back. We're going to make you even richer. That's why Elon Musk endorsed them. He's not endorsing me. I'm going to take on the billionaires.
This guy mentions that he owns one of the biggest social media platforms, yet Jagmeet Singh just went back on TikTok and then it nearly got banned and now it's back. We've got Kevin O'Leary wanting to buy it. What if Kevin O'Leary owns TikTok and Elon Musk owns X?
Mr. Wonderful Kevin O'Leary? He'd sell out his mother for a friggin' $1. Like, come on now. Like, Kevin O'Leary? Like, what is this, people looking up to these people with money? Do you understand how these people make their money? Do you think they're doing good things all the time, treating people well? Give me a break. They just want to make more money. They couldn't care less about you.
Are you going to go on any of them? Are you going to use them? Or are you going to push back against that urge? This guy's no problem using these platforms to his own advantage. Then he's out here calling Pierre Poilievre a bootlicker the whole time. And the guy who accepts an endorsement from a Yahtzee saluting Elon Musk. Gross.
I wouldn't accept it anyways.
The first reply here. Look at this. Oh, look at all these. Implemented health passports, suspended civil liberties, censored opposition, created 2 classes of citizens. I can't read out the rest of those, but oh God, look at this. Jagmeet has stooped to a new low. Pretty clear Jagmeet Singh has no policy to run on. It's all going to be about identity politics. Sad. Next up, we got this one here. So coming from Rebel News, they're able to get a shot here of Justin Trudeau and heckle him a bit in his Quebec retreat.
Mr. Trudeau, why won't you call for an election? Mr. Trudeau, why would you call for an election? Mr. Trudeau?
I'm on vacation again.
Why you don't call for an election? Why Canadians?
Yeah, we actually don't need an election right now because Pierre Poilievre is just going to waste another 4 years, do nothing, solve nothing, make things worse. And all Pierre Poilievre is going to tell you is, I just need more time to fix the problem. Sure, Mike Harris in Ontario, the Ontario health system has not recovered from the cudgel that Mike Harris inflicted on the healthcare system in Ontario from 1985. And here you are in 2025. And you got guys like this, the loose moose, whitewashing what really is happening. Pierre Poilievre acts the tax. Doesn't matter if you burn up Jasper last year. They're going to rebuild it. You can burn it up again next year. Nice. Really smart. Wonderful way of doing things. Does not the California wildfires teach you all these things? A little something to give you perspective. And then you got Trump that's wanting to do a tariff against Canada. He negotiated the original NAFTA agreement that was done under Brian Mulroney originally back in, I think, about 1984. Redid it, called it USMCA because he's got to put his fingerprint on things. It's supposed to be a great deal. He's breaching that agreement to use tariffs, says, oh, because of drugs and immigration. And you buy into that nonsense because it's a lie. It's nonsense. And you buy into that stuff. Makes no friggin' sense. Absolutely no sense whatsoever. So, post in the comments section. Let me know what you think. Create some discourse. Use discernment. Learn what works in creating a positive, uplifting experience. You can have more pain and suffering, or you can have joy and happiness. It's really as simple as that. But use your own discernment, find out some of the facts, and understand that a government budget and how a government operates is not the same as a household budget. And if you really think balancing a budget on a government level is the best way to use funds, you've got a lot to learn about economics. So anyways, folks, when in doubt, when anxiety kicks in, Do what my two buddies do. Sleep on it. Take care. Talk to you all soon. Love and peace to everyone.